1, go!
Dunkirk is an odd movie for me. I want to be the first to say that I love Christopher Nolan. He's one of my favorite directors, and he has directed some of my favorite movies of all time. But it seems like these movies have been going down a different path that really doesn't work for me. The Dark Knight Rises isn't as good as the other two. Interstellar was visually stunning, but pretty boring and had a lot of plot holes. But still, when it came to Dunkirk, I was much more excited than I was hesitant. The film didn't really work for me at all. The story follows the British soldiers in 1940 trapped on the beach of Dunkirk trying to retreat. We follow three different parts of the story. One is the soldiers on the beach trying to get out, one is the civilians on the boats who were sent to help and save them, and one of them is about the pilots in the air. The thing that will either make or break this film for you is the editing, because the people on the beach, their story goes for 1 week. The people on the boat goes for 1 day, and the people on the planes goes for 1 hour. The problem is they cut back and forth so much between them that it doesn't really come across that that's what they're doing. I think about a previous Nolan film, Memento, and how it used the subtle way of using black and white for all the scenes that are going forward and everything in color goes backwards, but there's really nothing like that in this film. It goes back and forth all the time that it really just messes up the movie's pacing for me. Like there's this part where we see these people on a boat that are being attacked by some planes, and it cuts to the people on the beach, and it shows them being rescued by the civilian boats, including the boats that we just saw were in trouble. Then it cuts back to the fight that was taking place in the air over those boats previously, but it takes all the tension away because we just saw that they made it. We know that all the people on the boat survived. His time is all jumbled up, but it's not like Pulp Fiction where it really works. It just leaves me confused throughout most of this film. But I think the thing that makes it even worse is the fact that there's no real characters for us to really connect with. I mean, we follow people on the boat, in the air, and on the beach, but we were not given enough time to really connect with them as characters. Some of them I could barely tell apart. There's very little dialogue in this film, and I think that's because it's trying to put you in the war, give you the war experience, the feelings of isolation that they felt. The problem is, without a main character to follow and really feel for, I really feel like I can't get invested in the horrible situation because I don't care if they make it out alive. But on the other end, the practical effects and the sound editing in this movie are very well done. The dogfights are actually very entertaining, but I think what is lacking is the emotional core that really gets me to care. I think Dunkirk is a well-made movie, but I can't really see myself finding any reason to watch this movie ever again. Sorry, Mr. Nolan, this movie just didn't hit me in any way that I think it should have. So my rating for Dunkirk is a 6 out of 10. I may not like it, but it is very well made and put together, and I can't ignore that, but I'm never going to watch it again, and I'm okay with that. Mr. Nolan, I'm hearing a rumor that you want to do the next James Bond movie. Well, if you do that, can you please do me one favor? Just make the best one ever made. That's all. Thank you.